land. We're gonna get into some, well, first, welcome back to Andy G's Garage. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're gonna get into polishing some stuff. Our goal will be to go from this. See, it's not just dirty, it's just dull. These are like new old stock, small block Chevy, or like earlier ones, 283 style with the staggered heads. They're cast in Japan. Think they might be Cal Customs, maybe not. Or maybe just like a, who knows, like a JC Whitney cover. They haven't been butchered with holes in them. And they don't have a whole lot of dirt in them. That's why I believe they might be new old stock. They're wrapped in paper in a cruddy box when I got them. But there's no labels on the box. It wasn't the correct box anymore. But our goal is to go from this to somewhere along this. I got a thumbprint. Minus the fingerprints. That's not complete yet. That's first stage. Yeah. On this. We will see you in a minute. Okay, we're going to carry on. Got my mic on. We'll see how this works. So, using this wheel, and I'm going to start with a black compound. It is, if you're going to look at it, the black is your emery. I go from the black straight to the white, which is your white rouge. Brown is in between, but I don't, which in polishing lingo, it's a triple E. And I don't really find it necessary. And actually, I would just, with aluminum on these valve covers, I would just start with the white. I mean, see, they're not black. I'm going to hit them with the red to do a final. But this is so cruddy, and it's got, look, I don't know if you can see them. See those spots? It's almost like water spots in a dishwasher. Well, I'm trying with this valve cover. It's being difficult getting those spots out. The next one, maybe I'll take it in the house and give it a scrub. Our goal now is to go from that to that. And aluminum will never look like chrome, so don't even think that. Load up our wheel. I always stand to the side, not directly in line with the wheel, because you don't want to get KO'd by something if it grabs a hold. And just like polishing with a car, you want to go polish off an edge. You don't want to polish into an edge, or it's going to grab and get flung. You could ruin a expensive or rare part, or your head. Just light pressure. And just let it do its, it grabs the slightest edge, even that dimple, which is okay. Just want to go light. You don't want to stay in one spot because you're going to get a burn mark. Not so much on aluminum, get a burn mark, but you get a black mark. If you're doing something like stainless steel, you'll blew it. Okay, already. Noticeable difference. And just carry on through. There's a spot with flare. See those, almost like a water spot? Bad oxidation is what it is. If it was really bad, you could sand it with some like 1,000 and go up to 2,000, but I don't think this is that bad. Plus the rest of the parts I have for this car, it's all like the headers and everything, none of it's perfect. It's all old or found chrome. So I don't want one piece to be too perfect, but that's also why I can't buy anything new either. If I get a new part, it's going to stick out like a sore thumb. Now on that dual quad, I might have to get new air cleaners, but chrome on those little round air cleaners is usually shit anyway, so it won't stand out. Be careful on this edge. This. Okay. That's where we're going. See the difference? Doesn't take long. I mean, that's far from perfect, but it's getting there very quickly. This polisher, it's an 8-inch. Got it here in Canada. There's a place called KMS Tools. That's where I got it from. But I got to be careful not to go overboard. I used to show polish stuff for bikes and cars and big trucks. And yeah, but that's what we do with that. I'm going to put some more compound on it. I ran out of black, and the only thing open today was Canadian Tire, which is basically a hardware store, but they do sell some of this stuff, but they only sell small, little, tiny multi-packs, so and they do get warm when you're doing this. Be aware of that too. Oops. Be careful. They don't like side pressure on the wheels. That's why it does that little wobble. This here, that's compound from the wheel. See, I put too much pressure on the wheel. Grab. Like I said, it doesn't like the side load. It's very profile. It doesn't like. Just trying to get that rounded edge. Ha! Where it skipped up. That scratch mark. Or it just revealed that scratch. So these are going to be a 10-foot polish job. But if I was going to show polish, that to me would mean I'd have to go back, sand these, and then start the buffing process, the polishing process. But like I said, that's not the level we're going with this, and I gotta restrain myself from going that far. That's kind of goofy. Let's see if that scratch will come out. Lean into it a little. A lot of it's coming out. So I'm not overly concerned by that. It's mostly out now. Oh shit, because I'm looking at the camera and not looking at the wheel. Ah. It needs to be buffed off with a rag to goof off. Grab some old t-shirts and do that out here. Or what I can do, my other wheel, I don't put any compound on it, and it's not a sewn wheel, it's an open wheel. Okay, it's open. Like this, that makes it softer. This one's sewn and it's tight. I'm gonna do that. Start it up. Some guys put a finishing compound on this. If I was doing a show polish, I'd have another set of wheels with my finer polishes on them. But yeah, there's another step or two. I could go to red, but I'll do the white. That's likely where I'll stop. Yeah, see, that's just some gunk that's got to be wiped off there. In there, that's just compound leavings. That'll be wipe it off. You went with a shop rag. Probably not the best idea, but so we're not going for perfect with these. We're just going for better. Good enough. Oh, and in here, and a buff with got some drill attachments, and I'll just put some compound on it and get in there. Bzz, bzz. And get in there and buff that up a bit. This side here, this side is the up side. It's got the bolt holes closer together on the 283. I'm gonna buff the tops of these fins. Leave this just the cast natural. Some people paint them, but I don't think I will unless I can't get these little marks out here. I'll go in there with a brush and get that dirt out. So that's buffing. The next step will be the white compound on the sewn wheel. Thanks for watching. Have fun. The stuff is always fun. I actually like to polish stuff. I quite enjoy it. It's pretty satisfying. So what I started with. Oh, you can really see here. I have to really go at this. It looks like they just came out of the dishwasher. See those spots right in here? That I don't like. I got most of it out of this side. Yeah. So I have to go at this side again. Anyway, thank you for watching. And go buff some aluminum.